What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Pretty Percent. That's spelled Pretty with a percent sign. We got a good one for you today. We're going to be talking about Season 7, Episode 16. It's a lot to discuss, so stick around and watch Sistas with us. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be up to date whenever I drop a new video. All right. Well, you guys, I have Sean Bear today again with me. Check out his shirt.
I always got some, last week I just had the regular Nike shirt on.
It was a wifey shirt too, I think. Well, I had a wifey shirt on, and today... Let's read what it says.
The return episode.
My wife is perfect. She bought me this shirt. That's right.
That's the one we wore on the cruise. Everybody was like, oh, yeah. That's a smart shirt.
It was nice. It was nice. And we had a good time, too. So we're going to get into this that we seen recently on Sisters on BET. Mm-hmm. And this was on Season 7, Episode 16.
Right. So, so let's get into it. What was that all about?
It was
Why you trying to pull it up?
Well, you guys, the title of it, was Close to You. Sabrina attempts to plan a baby shower for Karen, and Danni struggles to understand the dynamic between Tiffany and Tony. Meanwhile, Jordan finds himself in harm's way.
You know what? This is like, that summary is pretty much, that's one of the better summaries I've seen for a Sisters episode. Some of them just be very vague, and the episode
has nothing
to really do with the little plot.
Right, or they not talking about the main issue of the plot, like the main thing that happened in the show.
So so we pick up where we left off. Tony's wife walks in, G.I. Jane,
right,
the major.
Yep. So she walked in and Danny's looking lost, and then Tony is trying to act like he's looking lost, like, what are you doing here, And she was like, well, hey, I got sent here from Germany. So she was like, she's there to see her kids and everything right now because she became a major, I believe that's what she is now. So all of a sudden, after she said she was a major, her and Tony just got all buddy and was hugging each other. And Danny was like, well, hold on, now run that by me again. You said this is your wife? And he said, remember I said ex-wife. And she was like, how does that happen? Because he never told her about a wife or anything.
Yeah, we never did really get into that, why she kept referring to him, referring to herself still as his wife.
Yeah.
He literally was going out his way to be like, no, just my ex-wife.
But he really kind of brushed it off when she was trying to ask, now, how did this happen and everything? Because he kept on talking to his ex-wife the whole time. And he said, what was her name? We don't know her name yet.
The major G.I.
That's what we'll call her
Jane.
this time. So they were talking, and she was like, well, where are my kids? I want to see them. And Danny kind of blurted out like, oh, your kids, they're so good. They're very good. And then her face changed. She was oh, you see my kids? And she was like, yeah.
I had that important meeting, and, Danny stepped up for me.
Right. Talking about Danny stepped up. So and right now, Danny's not understanding. She's like, why is he acting so weird with her? Like, he's acting like, first of all, like he's scared. And like, she's the baby mama of his kids too, like she about to come and take them away or something. So he's really acting all friendly and buddy with her. And he also told Danny, he was like, well, hey, we had always said we'll be friends. We had a mutual agreement when we broke up, so everything was amicable and everything. So everything was friendly. So we're still friends at the end of the day.
That's, can you be mad at that? I mean, who wants to be dealing with a you trying to date somebody? Imagine. Which you're not in that situation. You was dating. Say you got married to me, and constantly I had a baby mama. I had some kids from a previous entanglement or marriage, and we come around we always get into it, starting drama, and you caught up in the mix of that. Oh, yeah,
that'd be a lot.
We cordial. She speaks to me. She's polite to you, and we still are able to raise our kids civilly and stuff.
Right.
So I can't really be mad at that.
We can't be mad at that.
Some of it was kind of cheese out. oh, my mama makes my favorite, what is it, the favorite pie? Yeah. She knows I love that.
Right.
Like, okay, all right.
It was too much. I don't know. If I was Danni, I would have been sitting there like, okay, whatever. All right, you guys go ahead and talk, okay? And I'll see you later. Because supposedly she was supposed to be seeing him later anyway. They were supposed to have a date or go to the movies or something with the kids.
They were supposed to have a date, but he forgot that
he was supposed to take the kids to the movies.
And then that's when the major
stepped
in there and was like, oh, well, I'll take them. Y'all two enjoy yourselves.
Right. Like, she's being friendly, but I don't know what they're about to show with this. Something's going to shake. Watch. So just keep on watching. Something's going to happen.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting. And I guess we'll get into that later on.
Nothing's ever perfect.
In the predictions. But I've been saying it for the past 2 reviews. And I was proven right. I told y'all, I tried to tell y'all I seen this coming from a mile away. Y'all like, oh, Penelope's dead. No, Gary killed her. It's a wrap. She's been unalived. She's laying 6 feet deep. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Penelope is in witness protection. She's
he
good.
He did say that.
She's
you
safe.
Did catch that.
Yeah. I was like, I seen this coming a mile away. Now, we did find out that Gary did harm. He pushed her and ended up killing the baby. So, I'm at this point now. As I've heard some people say, when somebody gets unalived, they like, oh, we smoking on that pack tonight. I don't mind lighting up that Gary pack. You up here killing babies and stuff while you beating your meat to dudes on the phone telling you what women wear and snorting coke and all that crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. They have you doing on Sistas season 7.
So much. This whole show is really wrapped around him right now,
Yeah, basically, so we find out Penelope is protected.
Yep, she's not dead.
Custody. And her and Andy is talking, and she's like, "Well, your brother's worried about you.
She really wants to tell his brother, her brother too. She's like, I really need to let him know because he's gonna keep on looking for you, and that could get crazy. And she's like, you mustn't tell him. And then the agent that was there, special agent guy, he was like, no, Andy, we cannot tell. We can't. We have to keep this secretly. So that we can come up on Gary and get him and where he's really hurt. So she better just let them do their job. I'm talking about Andy.
Oh yeah,
just let them do their job.
Yeah. But Andy gets a little ditzy. I think she's gonna fold. She's gonna fold.
Yeah.
She's gonna slip up and say something, blow the whole thing. But yeah, and Penelope did. She was like, yeah, I want this man Gary dead.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I
don't say that in front of the cop.
Right. And then I'm like, y'all calling the wrong person. Y'all need to call Fatima then.
So she can call
Madame.
No one would call her anymore. It's like they just wiped it out. Like we don't know nothing about her anymore. And she could have been calling too. If we want to talk about another scene with Fatima and Hayden and
Right. She had no problem calling people to get them tied up to a car back in the previous season.
I feel like she need to call now because Hayden been tripping.
Yep. So that's pretty much that. Y'all really want to handle Gary? Call the madam.
What's the lady's name? Maria Willis. I said her name wrong one time on our last one, but I got her name right this time.
Oh yeah.
Marie Willis.
Elizabeth or something.
I don't know what I said, y'all. But that lady, because she the one she got 2 names. You gotta say it like that. You gotta say her whole name. Yeah. But remember, they were in the office. So first it was Fatima. She was all gloating and everything, so happy that all the parade is just going around on Hayden. And she's like, yeah, we got Hayden right exactly where we have him. She was telling that to Andy. But while they were at
that mic drop
this time I did the mic drop. Yeah. He remembered. I hope you guys remember too. But yeah, so Fatima was in there with Hayden and they was kind of like just going back and forth on each other, and then here comes Maria behind him. He was like, oh yeah, I got her right where I want her. And then she was like, where you got me at? Like she rolled up in there on them talking, and then she was like, and where's Andy? And Andy runs in there like a little schoolgirl all fast. I'm here. So like you said, she's kind of ditzy. She do act like that. Like I don't remember her acting like that in the last episodes. They're afraid of this lady.
She was kind of gullible and stuff, but yeah, she's really, she just be seeming lost and stuff, not knowing what to do.
I think they're just really afraid that she's gonna take away her money from the law firm and go somewhere else to get somebody else to represent her. So they're really kissing her, right now.
Well, we gonna get into that. They're kissing, what. We gonna get into that. But what you think about it? Because this Maria Willis lady, she's a lot to handle. Like I would like for them to dive into her character more about exactly what type of
how she got all this money, wealthy and
she's
stuff.
She's one of them. They got them alpha females. I'm like, I don't even know how
you strict, straight to the point.
Husband, she was extreme. Yeah, she was just going in on them.
She's used to getting what she wants. Right. She's like, she want to know every penny that her husband been spending. She don't care if it was at the Dollar Tree. She said, she said anything he spent on some drawers or what. She was
shout out to the Dollar Tree.
I want to know. She did shout out to them out.
Dollar Tree plug. And then we get into Sabrina is up here doing the baby shower for Karen.
Yeah.
I like this scene because I didn't realize it, but this is the first time I think we get a debut scene with Pam and Maurice together.
Yeah.
And I'm not really too big on the Maurice scenes anyway.
Yeah.
Pam has some funny scenes, but them together on screen, I'm like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
They can have some funny scenes together. I like them too. I could
supposedly they acting like they was dressed just alike too. They had their white blouse and a t-shirt on under there with some blue jeans. She had on her red lipstick and Maurice didn't have no lipstick on. Yeah. But anyway, he had some lip gloss on though.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, they was sitting there talking, and then Sabrina, they were just trying to get together and talk about Karen's baby shower. So they had these 2 cakes on the table, tasting them and seeing. I believe they're homemade or whatever. They're waiting on everyone else to come. So Danni didn't come, Annie didn't come. Why Annie didn't come? She was at the office and she had a lot going on. It was something else she was doing too. We're gonna get into next. But anyway, so like you said, Maurice and Pam, they was like acting like they liked each other. Like, oh my God, we think just alike. And she asked him to be her ambassador.
Influence. Was it ambassador?
Brand ambassador.
Ambassador for her what is it called? The rags
hairline.
Rags to Riches.
Rags to Riches. That's a song. Does she use that?
Hello hair care product she's trying to push.
It says something. I forgot the name of it. Should we look that up?
They'll let us know in the comments.
Please let us know. It was something like that. But if she used Rags to Riches, that's a song. But anyway, I don't know if she did that.
Weave to I don't know.
They do make a lot of references to things that happen. Like, because I remember Marie said something like, "This ain't no Destiny's Child" to her. And you know what they're saying that's because Pam is Beyonce's cousin.
Yeah. In real life, that's Beyonce's cousin. Yeah, the lady that plays Pam. Plays Pam.
Yeah, so I can say that's Pam's cousin, but the lady that plays Pam.
Yeah, because
want to get all technical.
Because the line. Okay, so Maurice came in. He was like, he called Sabrina out. He was like, "Hey, how are you the only one planning the baby shower? Where are all the friends?" And then Pam was like, "I'm a friend." And then he was just like, "Well, you can't be in the sister circle. This ain't Destiny's Child."
Yeah, that's how he said it. That's how it came up.
So
she was
that
like,
was
"No, we are just alike." But the moment she left out, she was like, "Okay, I gotta go." Right when she left out, he turns to Sabrina. "I don't like her." Like, acting like he don't like her. You know how people be all drama or whatever, talk behind your back, acting like your best friend in your face, and then when you leave, they smacking you upside your head. That's what he did.
So and then pretty much him and Sabrina chatted, and then she said, "You gotta go. Rich is
my
coming."
man is coming. And he just made a little scene. We ain't even gonna talk about that. He left, and her man did come over.
Oh yeah,
Rich came over.
That. We'll get into that. Mentioned Rich coming by.
So Rich did come on by, and as he came by, they were on the couch just kissing and making out with each other. Then all of a sudden, he sees this orange shoe, little baby shoe, and he's like, "Hey, what was the word he used? Because it reminded me of you." No, he didn't just say, "What is this?" He was like, "What do we have here?"
Oh, yeah.
That's what he said. He's like, "Hey, what do we have here?" And then she's like, "Oh, that's nothing." She grabs the shoe, just throw it behind the couch, and starts back trying to kiss him. And he was like, "About that." He stopped because he was like, "Hold up, about that. You been taking your birth control?" And she was like, "What?" I mean, she just changed to a whole different person. She was so mad. She was so mad. She was sitting back, like rocking back and forth, like, "Okay,
why is everybody trying me today?"
Yeah. And he was like, I'm sorry. He was like, we ain't got to go there. I just thought, I need to talk to you about it or whatever. She was like, you know what? She wanted him to leave. She kicked him out. Kicked this man out. But again, with that situation, with them being together, he knows that she wants a baby, and but he does not want a baby. So she's like, I'm gonna have this baby without you. I've already told you that. That's right before she kicked him out. I don't need your opinion with this. So it's kind of like, are you just using him for sex right now, or are you just like, do something in the meantime?
I guess she basically went off on him. Like, look, if I'm not that type of girl. If I want a baby, I'm not going to stoop low to set you up.
Right. That's exactly what she was trying to say. I thought you was growing some gray hairs on your whiskers out here. No. But yeah.
But we did get a scene also with Zach and Aaron at the gym.
Oh yeah.
That was they basically they had their little homie makeup. They
made amends.
Yeah. Taking little shots here and there. I'm glad they make up though.
Yeah, it's good to see
tired
of that.
Two dudes that's got the same.
Two black men. They need to come together, and they duped it up.
Yeah, shame they got the same woman pregnant to make some mess.
They did make a joke about that. It was like, how in the world did we manage to get the same woman pregnant at the same time?
Yeah, that's still wild. It's still wild. That's the only way we can bring black men together is getting the same woman pregnant with twins.
And we still don't know, is this something that can really happen in real life? I mean, they did speak about this. I saw on some of the shows, Zach was actually talking with the boys, and then he goes, oh, it really happened in real life. It can happen. Like, how you know? I need to ask this from a doctor. Like a real life
possible.
Doctor.
They say art imitates
I don't know about
life,
that.
so it must have happened.
I believe it happens in animals, because animals it has happened. Like you wonder why cats, like say it's a gray cat or something, and then they have babies. Like I had a cat one time, and her name was
oh boy,
we don't want to get into it. But anyways, some of the litters that she had, she was a gray and white cat, and she had like 4 orange looking cats that looked like Garfield, and then she had 2 black cats, and then I think she had a white one. And then I noticed in the neighborhood it was a big old white cat that used to live across the street, and there was a big orange cat that used to walk around. They were all men. Oh, okay. And they were all men. And then it was another black cat or whatever that was around. So obviously my cat was probably a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So she had all those different babies.
Tamara.
Oh gosh, that was mean. But it was funny. But yeah, she had all those different kittens. So they can get pregnant by different ones. But I'm talking about animals. I don't know about no people.
In short, Aaron and Zach kissed and made up.
There you go. Well, they did not kiss. We just said they made amends.
They made amends.
What in the world? What are you thinking about? Is it because I didn't see you earlier? He's thinking about kissing right now, guys.
No, not Aaron and Zach kissing, but it's just a phrase. Yeah. But okay, so let's get into, I know we barely talked about Maurice, but he had his little scene. In short, he flips out, he walks in, his man is in his apartment,
and the man is baking some oxtails or lamb or something. Oxtails. And he goes crazy. He's like, oh my God, you do not bake oxtails. You put them in a crock pot and you let them smother, and you make sure they're falling off the bone with the little onions in it. And he was just going like having a breakthrough or something. So the guy was looking at him like, but I'm cooking for you. And he was like, and you rearranged my clothes. He was like, I knew where everything was, but you changed up. And he got so mad, and the man, like, he felt so bashful. And he was like, oh my gosh, and embarrassed. So he ended up leaving, and Maurice was like, please don't leave or whatever. He left. Maurice feeling stupid or whatever. He done kicked some dude out. He feel like he always doing something wrong. And I made a comment last time. I said maybe, his love triangle and love cycle, who he's going after, maybe he should go ahead and cross over and go back to liking women and not like men anymore, because he just can't find them. He's just finding the wrong ones.
Yeah, he can holler at Pam since they hit it off.
Right, okay. You so crazy.
Basically, we realize Maurice is still traumatized from, his situation with Q. So, he's like, look,
that's what it is.
You're a new guy. You're letting your previous experiences, interfere with your new relationship.
sometimes that happens in real life. And I guess that's what Tyler Perry's trying to show. It happens in women's relationships if they're traumatized by other things. But most real men, they be like, don't bring that drama into my relationship now. If you still got the drama like that, then maybe you need to go get some kind of help or something. Then you can come back to me. Yeah. I would respect a man and tell me that. Yeah. Instead of sit there and go through the drama with me.
So we got a little plot reveal. Mm-hmm. I mean, we didn't really get a plot reveal. If you've been watching the season promos, like you saw, we saw that leg with the robe dropping down of Marie Willis. So we knew she was about to get her freak on. But so I think you called that one because I said I bet you it was Gary probably be the one. But
I just didn't know who she was in there with. I think I said Hayden.
Yeah, you said Hayden.
Like, she's probably about to mess with him.
So yeah, he walks up in there. I guess they have some like little weird fetish role play going on because she's
laying on her bed at first, and he comes in like, I need to talk to you. And I just want to apologize to you and let you know that it'll never happen again. We're gonna always be on top of this when it comes to your case. It's gonna be number one, everything. And she was like, oh really? So yeah, she stands up in front of him and he starts unbuckling her.
They
had some exchange
going on. You really let me down. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm happy they did not show that sex scene or whatever, because that's not something I wanted to see.
Some people like maybe into they got a whole.
You wanted to see that?
They have a whole genre. I don't want to see that.
I didn't want to see that.
They have a whole genre.
Cause she's like a little older, and then you got
Hayden.
Some
people like seeing old people.
We just can't stand Hayden. A lot of people don't like Hayden right now. So there's like, his annoying self in there clapping an old lady's cheek or whatever, so he can get on,
He's trying to get some of that billionaire cheeks.
Yeah, cause he's like, she do got some money. And that's why he ain't worried about Tamira no more. He knows Tamira using him.
Right. We was feeling all bad for
cause she asked him.
Hayden getting, Tamira messing around, but Hayden, I mean, he got his
we were feeling bad. I don't know. We were feeling bad about that. We were just like, he's stupid.
I was like, that's messed up. But
she did ask him, Marie Willis. She was like, so have you ever been married before? He said, oh yeah, for like 2 seconds. And that's what he was talking about. So that situation happened, and then we got Jordan. Jordan was sitting in his living room with his campaign manager.
Naive Jordan.
His campaign assistant. That's what we'll say.
Okay.
And they were sitting there speaking briefly, and he had some coffee at first, and then he was like, yeah, I think I need something a little harder than some coffee. So him and the guy ended up pouring themselves some drink. He poured some
scotch or something.
Probably whiskey. So that's what they all drink using when it's dark liquor on TV.
Yeah, these corporate men.
Yeah, they drink the nasty stuff. So then he ended up getting up because he got a phone call on his phone. Who called him?
It was Andy, I believe. Yeah, it was Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, what's that weird
Sugar Plum?
Name? Yeah.
What's up, Sugar Plum? She's like, Sugar Plum? I said, you never called me that before. This is
why we don't like the Jordan.
You know how to imitate his voice.
Well, hello, Sugar Plum.
Yeah. What's going on?
It's not smooth. I mean, it's about the delivery. I mean, it's about the delivery. You know, if I come up like, yo, what's up, Sugar Plum?
Okay.
You gotta be smooth with it. You can't be up there, hello, Sugar Plum.
All right. Oh my God!
I like Jordan.
Hard to bring off of Jamie Foxx or something. That's what he remind me of. Like what? Oh, do the laugh.
Oh, what's up, Sugar Plum?
I can't believe we did that. It's horrible. Come on, they just know to be funny or whatever on here. So, anyways,
I need to give Jordan some swag. New Jordan.
Please, like, can we change? We just
season 8. Y'all
maybe they should just wipe them out. Like they just did. So what happened was he was on the phone. So while he on the phone, his back turned. Once you get up and walk away, you still in the same room. The guy gonna hear what you're saying. So what was the point of him getting up? Anyway, so his campaign assistant decides to pour some liquid substance in his alcohol. And as he got off the phone, he grabs his cup and he's like, all right, man, let's have some drink or whatever. Like, I would have just came back and sat down. I would have thought something, I would have thought something. You just come and give me my drink like that. And then he stares at him the whole time. He was like, oh yeah. So they drink. Well, he drinks. The other guy don't even drink nothing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Jordan goes,
here instantly.
Oh man, can you give me some water or something? I'm not feeling too good.
I think I had too much to drink.
Yeah, too much when he just had a shot and he sipped on it or whatever. So then he started falling, like, you know, drunken or whatever. Drunken love. Anyway, so he started doing like that, and then all of a sudden he collapsed. So he might be gone, y'all. Jordan might be gone.
No, he not gone. He alive. He in the preview for next episode. They show him alive.
Well, they show him getting dragged on the ground.
Yeah.
Where he dragged him to? He put him back on the same sofa?
He was on the couch. Andy comes in there and he was like, "Oh, I guess I had a wild night."
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen on the next one. But really crazy.
We at the end. So the predictions. So do you think Andy's gonna fold? She gonna tell Jordan about Penelope?
I'm not sure. To me, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling like she is, because she really doesn't want to hurt her chances of being able to speak against Gary on the case, and she wants Penelope to be all right. But she probably will try to tell Jordan, like, hey, let's figure out what's going on with you. Now she's about to be talking about him, because while he not feeling good, he gonna probably have amnesia and not remember nothing. That's what that little drink was.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened when they knocked them out. That's what I want to know.
We'll see on the next one.
You think they framed him or something?
I mean, they have a bug in his house, like, you know, so I'm not understanding why they have that there. Then plus he drugged him while he was there. So I don't know. I really don't know, guys. They got me on this one.
Oh, I thank you. Sugar pie.
Sugar plum.
So anyway, Penelope's in Witsec now. So I think the other guy, he might be witness protection. They call him Witsec for sure. Or something.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You've been watching Power. That's
Power. This is not Power.
Penelope's in witness protection.
I thought he said Woodstock, because that's actually a city. So I was like, what?
No, she's not in Woodstock. She's in witness protection. With the little detective guy. So, you know, here's an interesting theory. What if the campaign manager, he's secretly informant as well, or undercover?
The campaign assistant? The white guy?
Yeah. Posing as like he's helping Gary, but he's setting him up as well.
But he put some substance in his drink that could have killed him. He a bad dude.
Nah, he had to knock him out to like protect him, and you know, so they could go do something or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Jordan, he didn't want Jordan questioning him, so he was like,
because he know that they're gonna be on tape.
Yeah, knock him out.
Okay. I like where you're going with this. Perhaps.
Just a wild theory to throw out there.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. If that happens, it'd be a very ironic twist.
Yeah, so what else do we see in the preview?
I'm ready for Karen to have the babies.
Okay, you jump way ahead.
You said what else? That's something. How you
that probably ain't gonna happen like Sisters.
Don't tell me I'm jumping ahead. We talking about Sisters on Pretty Percent Show. So if I want to talk about that part, then that's what we're gonna talk about. You just saying different predictions and everything. That's one of them. I'm ready for her to have the babies.
Okay. I don't know if she's gonna have it by next episode.
My gosh, that belly getting big too. She's gonna have them any day. I just want her to have them because I think something's still up with that. I still don't think one of them is Zach's babies.
Yeah, okay. So she predicts Karen's gonna have the baby, hopefully by the end of the season. Danni and Tony, their relationship, I can see it getting kind of rocky with the ex-wife going in.
And then she's staying at his mom's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be a little.
They did talk about that, you know, when Danni came back into her apartment with Tony, and she was like, I don't know if I'm very comfortable with your ex-wife staying at your mom's house while she's here. We don't know if she's here for good or if she's just visiting. So
yeah, it's a slippery slope for him, because it's like, it is the mother of my child, or my children.
But he has to throw everything down if that woman of his children, you know, calls him with one call and be like, I need you to come over here, come home to your mom's house, something's going on, you know, and have to leave Danni stuck by herself. She probably can't come with them.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a lot too, right there with their situation.
He's gonna have to start figuring out some boundaries, and Danny's gonna be coming up with some herself. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yep. And then with Andy, I really hope that, you know, she can up more on this whole situation. But with Mr. Hayden and Marie Willis already smashing,
entangling,
smashing with each other, it's going to be kind of hard for that to happen. It's like, I don't want to see Andy lose. I want to see her win. I like when she wins, but sometimes she's too cocky.
That partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So hopefully something happens with that.
Well, we know she runs into Gary.
Oh, you guys, this next episode is finna be wild. I think so. So I can't wait to speak to you guys about that once it comes on. It's gonna be very wild. We saw a lot of sneak previews on it, and it looks scary too. So brace yourselves.
Yep.
But guys, we want you to go ahead and comment below if you like this episode, and if you have any questions, please write below and we will make sure we answer you. We like to talk to our audience, you know. But do you have anything else to say? Any remarks? Anything you want to say to me, perhaps?
What's up, Sugar? Was it Sugar
Plum? How you keep forgetting? Oh my gosh, guys, let's do that over. Okay, is there anything you have to say to me?
Oh, you look great, Sugar Plum. Yeah, so you got me smooth with it, Jordan.
I thought we was doing a But anyways, all right, guys. Well, until next time.
I'll tell them like the video.
Go ahead and like the video and share it. Share this video. Thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and you have hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, like I said before at the beginning of this, because guys, we're going to keep on making more videos as long as you are our audience. But until next time, signing off.
My job.
Drink from my sunshine.